Good evening. I'm Jared Withrow, coming to you live from North Hollywood, California. I've only lived here for a few months. Prior to this, I was in Colorado Springs, and I kind of found out in Colorado Springs I'm really not that great of a person. In fact, I'm a pretty shitty person sometimes when it comes down to it. Tell you a little story. I was living in my house with my brother, and every day we'd have squirrels and deer come to our backyard to eat the foliage, and it was getting colder, and so the foliage and the plants were dying. And I was afraid that we were going to lose all this wildlife in our backyard. I was quite fond to it, actually. I wake up in the morning and see these deer in the backyard eating. So I thought I got a great idea. I'm going to get a bunch of walnuts, and I'm going to put them in the yard for the deer to eat. And I got them, and I put them out in the yard, and I came back the next morning, and all of the walnuts were gone. And I thought that was kind of weird because I figured that the deer would only eat some and then leave the rest because they would like to come back. And I went around to my car in the morning, that same morning, and I saw this little retarded kid across the street, and he was eating something. And I said to myself, what the fuck is he eating? Even though it's none of my business. And he was eating walnuts. So instantly, I knew. I was like, this little fucking retarded kid is stealing my walnuts. So I got in my car, I pulled up next to him, I said, hey, Jeremy, where'd you get those walnuts? And he just gave me this really blank stare. And walnuts? I said, where'd you get those walnuts, Jeremy? And his mom came outside. I said, hey, Mr. Withrow, can we help you? I said, oh, no thanks, Mrs. Jeremy. Going to work. Drove away, went to work, came back. Next night, put out more walnuts. I came back the next morning, and they were all gone. Get in my car to go to work. I see Jeremy across the street eating something. Thought to myself, what is he eating? He's eating walnuts again. And this time, I couldn't help it. I got really angry, and I yelled out from across the street, hey, Jeremy, where'd you get those fucking walnuts, kid? But his mom was actually behind the car. I couldn't see her. She said, hey, Mr. Withrow, don't yell at Jeremy like that. What is your problem? I said, Jeremy's been stealing my fucking walnuts. And she said, he has not been stealing your walnuts. Jeremy gets his own walnuts. I said, oh yeah? Where does he get these walnuts from? She said, that's none of your business. Go. I'll see you later. So I left. This whole day I was angry, and I had a great idea. I'm going to put horse tranquilizers inside of the walnuts. So I'm going to catch this little retarded kid, and I'm going to prove to his mom that he's been eating my walnuts. So I devised this plan, put them in the walnuts, he's going to eat them, and he's going to pass out in my front yard. I'm going to drag his body all the way across the street, and I'm going to show his mom, your retarded son has been eating my walnuts. Go to the store, buy the horse tranquilizers. Get the walnuts, put the horse tranquilizers inside of the walnuts, put them in my yard. And I go to bed and I'm so excited. I'm praying to God, thanking him that I'm going to catch this little retarded kid stealing my walnuts. I go to sleep and I wake up the next morning. Oh man, I can't wait. Can't wait to find this little retarded's body. So I go outside, I look at my backyard, and there's nothing but dead deer strewn across my yard. Ah, man, I was like, I'm an asshole. And then I instantaneously remembered that every time that I've seen Jeremy, he's been in his Walmart smock getting ready to go to work. Turns out Jeremy has a job, he makes his own money, and he buys his own walnuts. So I realized that, I'm not the greatest person in the whole world. That's why I moved to LA.